Hello, AS Christie here for a live ritual of a very personal matter. Someone put out an email call for help that they were struggling magically. They were struggling in their lives and they couldn't get access to good magical tools. And they wanted some assistance. Now, this person is in India, which will be relevant in a moment. So anyway, while this was going out for the occult community, different people were offering to help this individual, I decided that I would help him personally by creating what's known as an Egregore, or a tulpa, a thought form spirit, a created spirit. And I'm going to do this for this person, and I'm going to give that spirit to him as a familiar, and I'm going to transfer all of my personal occult knowledge into that spirit so that that person will have access to everything about the occult that I know, and hopefully some other things as well. So, I know that this person, being surrounded by Orthodox Hindus, was having some problems with his choice of faith. So, the egregore that's going to be created for him is going to be called Hanuman Kel. Now, Kel is a word of power that I received, and it means something analogous to the secret magic of the dark spiritual oceans. And so it takes the form of kind of a Fiji mermaid triton, so it's got two fishtails instead of legs, and it's a little monkey on top. Now, part of the reason for this is that, being that Hanuman is a god of wisdom among Orthodox Hindus, the idea here is that this person living amongst these Orthodox Hindus will be able to interact with the spirit, and to an outsider, it'll look like he's trying to pray to Hanuman, the Hindu god of wisdom. And in that way, he'll be able to conceal his magical practice a little better in a tough situation. I'm not sure how well this is going to come out, but I will email to this person the correct sigil. This is the sigil with which he will be working. That looks good. It's a little monkey shape with the curling legs. Across the top in Devanagari is written the word Hanuman. Across the bottom is the word of power, Kel. And there's little swastikas at each points in the corners. Yeah. So using this sigil and using the name Hanuman Kel, you're going to be able to talk to the spirit that I am going to make personally for this person. This person is going to be able to use it to communicate with this creepy little spirit, but it will hopefully be of use to him. So, this is my ritual room, my magical laboratory, and I'm just going to quickly light the candles. And some of the incense. Alright. We've got something lit. I've been struggling with this incense to get it to work. The resin does produce a lot of smoke, but I think I'm just going to go back to non-charcoal based incense, or buy some better charcoal. What I am going to do, though, is to make a ritual offering of burning seaweed. Hopefully, when my new book is published, you'll see why. That's going to open up some of the energies that I'm not going to have to contact with in this ritual. So my first step, aside from lighting my own pipe, is going to be to try to create the form. And I'm going to close my eyes and imagine that I'm feeling the creature. It's a tiny little monkey. I can feel its fur. I can see it as clearly as though I were seeing it in a dream. I'm feeling its feet. I'm feeling its tail. I'm feeling this creature. Next, I'm going to go through an act of creation, mimicking the Kabbalistic model of creation. So, first I'm going to bestow it with a reason for existence, to aid the person. Next, I'm going to give it its very life force. And I'm going to do that by transferring my own energy into the vessel of the body of the creator. And I'm only going to give it enough energy that it will last for the life of the individual. But I'm going to spill my own blood with this little tiny razor, and I'm going to use that to help work the magic. There we go. There we go. Getting a little blood. Yeah. There we go. I don't know if you can see. It's a very tiny cut. It's about here. Let that blood flow. As that blood flows, like that blood flows, that blood is going to imbue this spirit with personal life force. Now, I'm going to say that this life is only going to last as long as the person who needs this help, but he'll be able to use it for the rest of his life. And his abilities are going to be to transfer all of my occult knowledge into him. So I'm going to do this first by presenting my knowledge of basic meditation and kundalini raising, etc. Next, I'm going to give him a knowledge of white magic, of angels, and of the power of God. And next, of black magic, the nature and power of the demons, the way to evoke. Next, of necromancy, the way of death, etc. Finally, as I breathe out, I see this creature which is now alive and moving and speaking, becoming imbued with my own occult knowledge. I now feel that it knows all about the occult that I know, and Next, I'm going to give it the ability to gain access to occult knowledge that I don't yet know. I'm imagining the monkey swimming up into the Akashic record and gaining this knowledge. And thirdly, I'm going to give this little monkey the power to open up new doors for more knowledge to be had. I feel that that's complete. Just a few more things left to do. Its whole ambition is going to be to serve this person and to ensure that this person has spiritual power and success. It's going to be capable of accessing a wide range of emotions. It's going to be as logical as it needs to be to get it done. And finally, I'm going to pull all of these powers in potentiation through Yasod. I'm giving it its dreams. I'm imagining it going about its life, serving the person whose name I give the sigil to. Finally, I'm ready to make the Malkuth, a world into which the spirit will be born. I do that by taking the dagger and drawing in a circle a little universe, and into it I place the idol of the monkey. Monkey's body I see here, I see the circle here. I expand that circle, and now I know that the monkey is alive, Hanuman Kel is alive and empowered, and I'm going to give the word. But I don't know if that person wants my name, wants me to give his name out. So what I'll do instead is I'll say, basically, that move and serve he that calls you, he that knows you, he that will be with you forever, be with him forever, whose name I shall give you in a moment. Depart when I give you his name, and go to him and serve him with whatever he may need. This rite will be closed. So this next part of the ritual is going to be private. I'm basically just going to give him the name and depart.